back on the road.
They're saying it's going to be hours.
We can't turn around. I was a bit worried after this morning.
We had a couple of false starts, didn't we? Exercising the kids and dog before we get in the car.
Is that the Whit Sundays? Really nice people around here. Hey, welcome back everyone, and welcome to the first episode after we have finished Bertha. We're back on the road.
Yep, and we are, let's turn around.
Oh yep, we better show them.
The gateway to Cape York.
We'll turn this around so it's not too sunny. Yeah, we're not at home.
No.
We're a long way from home.
We are. It's been a big couple of days of driving.
Obviously we didn't just show up here. So before we get into our Cape York adventure, let's take you back a few days to where it all started after we finished Bertha. Oh, you struggled, don't you, though? Oh.
Keep it trying to jump up.
Up you get, dog. Good girl, though. Good boy, Koopy.
Keep it like this.
There you go. Good dogs.
So we're just coming to the end of a day of driving.
We're doing good too.
We were. Apart from getting like 50,000 roadworks and
It's pretty bad at the
red
moment.
lights on a straight road. Anyway, we were just saying we're going to pull over soon, find somewhere to camp because we've been driving all day, and unfortunately we've just come to a standstill. There's been a fatal crash up ahead, and they're saying it's going to be hours.
And we can't turn around.
And we can't turn around. So we probably just need to get the dogs out, let them have a bit of a wee break. Let's all have a bit of a wee break. We were hoping we were going to make it to
We're so close.
yeah, it's like there's literally a gravel pit just up here, but it's stopped like 500 meters away from it.
We just drove past some good free camps in Gin.
We did.
We're like, no, let's just push it a little bit further.
I mean, we're trying not to complain because obviously someone's lost their life and that's not a good thing at all.
100%.
So it is what it is.
Small inconvenience for us.
Yes.
So there is a massive lineup. All the cars have turned around. As you can see, it's gotten pretty dark. We've been waiting for a while, but the kids are just in the back here, entertaining the dogs and themselves. There's no reception here, but we got told it could be up to 7 hours. I don't know how true that is, but Erin's in here whipping up some dinner.
Let's cook in some 2-minute noodles, keep everyone happy.
Why not? May as well, hey. Nothing else happening, so kids will start complaining soon about being hungry. And we forgot to take meat out this morning.
Yes, so we weren't very organised anyway.
Anyway, we'll keep you posted with what happens. We might be sleeping here on the road. Oh, that.
That's kind of better. You can kind of see us.
Everything's springing to life. We've been sitting here for, well, it's 8:30 now. We got stuck at 5.
Oh, my hair. Laying down.
Erin and the kids have been in the van.
Yep.
I've been in the car just waiting for this, basically, waiting to see all the lights come on. It was pitch black. Like, truckies are sleeping in their trucks.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a baptism of fire, just settling back in with the dogs and everything, but finally on the move.
But no, it's all good. Feel sorry for the people that were involved, obviously.
Yes, our thoughts go out to their families.
Yeah. Oh, we're going.
We're on the road again.
Morning, kids.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Morning.
Morning, Mum. How cold is it?
It's so cold. I'm refusing to get out of bed.
It was 6 degrees when we woke up. We're going north. You'd think we're going south, hey? It's ridiculous.
We were not expecting this weather.
The problem is our diesel heater is being temperamental and not turning on. It worked a couple of times at home before we left. Now, it just doesn't want to fire up. So
and the hot water didn't work last night either.
Yeah, it did. It worked for a bit. Got enough hot water for you to have a shower.
Barely.
Well, yeah, that and the washing up. And, yeah, now it's not staying lit. So, I had a few things I've got to do.
Yay!
But, more importantly, we've got to just keep punching north. So, anyway, this is where we've ended up. Do you know what the name of it is?
It's like granite. I'll put a little wiki shot in anyway.
Yeah. It's
granite
just
something.
one of those rest stop areas. But it's not too bad. It must be like 72 hour free or something.
Granite Creek / Bernie Christensen RA.
Okay, there you go. Fair few people here because this is only like 15 k's past the crash last night. So I think a lot of people just came and stopped in here. But I'll show you. Got the highway just over there. So a lot of trucks last night. Had a lot of truck noise, but well, it's all good. Once you're asleep, you're asleep. But I tell you what, Big Bertha, she towed beautifully yesterday. Really, really pleased with it. I'd have to say, I didn't hate having a single axle, but struggled to go back to it because the tandems on the road just feel that much sturdier. So very, very happy.
Having a quick little stop in Rocky to stretch the legs.
So we've made our way a few hundred k's north of Rocky. I think we're just before Mackay, to be honest.
Oh.
But it's starting to warm up. We're hitting like 27 degrees. It's good because, yeah, I was a bit worried after this morning. But yeah, we're doing a few days of long driving so we can get up there. And I've been smashing a few of these. So if you like iced coffees, these guys are Belmont, local in Brizzy. So check out their website or socials. They do all different kinds of iced coffees. This is the long black, but it's damn good.
So we've just pulled up to a free camp. It's right on the highway, but
Literally right on the highway.
it is what it is. We had a couple of false starts, didn't we, trying to find a camp?
Yeah.
So we're just going to do a quick dinner. I just pulled out some of the chicken that Meat from Billy's gave us, and I'm going to use one of these rubs that they gave us.
SPG.
Salt, pepper and garlic it is. So I'm pretty keen to give that a go. I'm just going to put that on, do some bacon and some salad on some buns. Nice easy dinner.
We're cooking it inside because I just went to hook the barbie up to the bayonet and turns out the fitting is different. So yeah.
We're not cooking on the barbecue until we get that done.
Yeah, so I need to find a Bunnings.
Are we still having trouble with the hot water?
Sort of. I'm working on it. It's half running.
Okay.
Anyway,
Cool.
I'll take you outside. I'll show you this. Dogs are still getting used to everything. There's the sunset. So we're going to have some highway noise, but it is what it is. And it's actually way too dark to film out here. Anyway, this is it. So no luck with the hottie at all. I don't know, I'm going to have to do a bit of Googling, bit of YouTubing, see what's going on with it, what other people have encountered. It'll light, but it just won't stay lit. But luckily, because of the battery system and we are getting up in the morning and traveling again, we can pretty much use as much of that battery tonight as we want. Overnight we've been using no more than sort of 20%. That's running everything. So I've switched it on and it's drawing, hold up, let me get the backlight going. 126, 27 amps, which is heaps, but we got the capacity for it. So we'll just use that to heat the hot water and hopefully I can figure it out in the next day or so. Hey.
I hope so. I'd like a nice shower.
So Erin's just cooking away the bacon and chicken for our dinner, and the smoke detector just went off. And I have to say thank you to everybody who said put the smoke detector up in the spot where the hole was, where the old wine guard, because it covered it perfectly.
And it also really detects the smoke well.
Yes. Well, that's the other thing, because it's right above the stovetop there. But so it was a bit smoky in here. Then we come down to this end, and I've switched on our mountain air. Now I've chucked that in reverse, cranked the fan speed right up, and it's just sucking all the air, all the smoke rather, right out. So love it, multiple uses. It's not just a dust reduction system, it's a fan, it's an exhaust fan, it just does everything. So
but we haven't actually had to use it for dust reduction yet.
No, true.
So we can't comment on that. Yep. 100% yet.
Yep, no, I'm not going to stand here and tell you it's great as a dust reduction system yet, because we have not used it. That'll be very soon.
But as an exhaust fan, it's really good.
So if you're buying one that is as an exhaust fan, perfect.
Exercising the kids and dog before we get in the car for another big day.
Couple of nanas. Oh, they look alright.
Yeah, I tried to pick ones that weren't like, they all look pretty good.
Cool. So we've just pulled up in the beautiful little coastal town of Caldwell, or Caldwell. I just asked Erin what it was and I've already forgotten. But this is a beautiful coastal town, hey. We're not going to stop here now, we're still punching north. So the aim is to get to Cairns today. We've got another couple of hours, probably 2.5 hours drive, apparently, from here. But this is beautiful, I cannot wait to come back here. Is that the Whitsundays?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Guys, is that the Whitsundays? It's a heap of islands. I don't know what it is. But everything's travelling well. We're going good. We're going slower than we thought. But given it's our first time with 2 dogs and
the dogs have never really been camping or anything before.
Never.
So.
Never. They're doing really well though.
They are.
I just. Very Cooper. You're doing good, eh? The only thing is Bowie can't get up into the back of the ute on her own. So
yeah, or down really.
We got to lift her in and out. Poor girl. She's a little bit heavier than Cooper. Cooper's pretty good. He can jump up most of the time. And
they're pretty old. They're like nearly 11.
Yeah.
So.
But they're doing good.
Yeah. Oh, she's limping.
Nope. Don't do that. Croc territory. It's a bummer too because it looks so nice and it's warm. Anyway, got to be croc wise when you're up here. Don't be silly. Thank you, bud. Good dogs.
Definitely turned tropically now.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Pickard.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh yeah, yous are all chirpy and happy. Cool.
No, I just said good morning.
Yeah, you're good. The kids won't say anything. Anyway, this is, what's the name of this place? No, Gordon Vale. The name of this free camp is, it starts with G.
Gordon Vale?
No, it's got another name.
Green Acres.
Green Acres, see? There you go. So this is the only...
Green patch.
Green patch. Close.
Green patch RV park.
So this is the only free camp in the area apart from another town. So there's quite a few people here. We rocked in quite late. Getting dark again. I was mucking around with that hot water system. I've semi got it working. But anyway, it's a good little spot. 72 hours free, but I was talking to the ranger or the council guy, whoever it is, and he is real good. He just said, look, if you have to stay longer, come talk to us. So really nice people around here. But half an hour drive, we're going to go into Cairns, yeah?
Yes.
We've got a few things to get.
Lots of things to get.
Yeah, lots of things actually. A lot of fixing stuff, so I can make sure we're ready before we head right up north.
And we've got to work out whether we're leaving the van somewhere or getting a tent set up to do the teletrack.
Yes. Well, this is what we're doing actually. We're watching Just Vanning it because they've got their little dog Bob, and we're just trying to see what they're doing. Well, what they did while they were up there. So
yeah, where we can stay.
Yeah.
What the dogs are allowed to do.
Yeah. So we're running behind what we wanted our schedule to be. Our mates are pretty much hitting the telly tomorrow, so we've pretty much just written off we're going to be up there with them. They're on a timeline they got to stick to, and we'll just wing it. We're just going to go up there and
hopefully make some friends.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll just head up there and do our thing. But yeah, for now we're going to get into Cairns, get sorted out, and keep moving. One thing we're getting used to is walking the dogs every morning. We're actually, I have to admit it, we were quite bad when we were at home walking our dogs. Just the old, don't have enough time, didn't make enough time. So now we've got to do it daily before we chuck them in the car, otherwise they're just going to go crazy sitting in the back of the canopy. But they're doing pretty good. Oh, pulling Toby a little bit. Cooper, back. But this is just a walking trail just outside of our little free camp there, and it's pretty nice. It was just raining a second ago and now it's just stopped and it's just beautiful. This country up here is amazing, eh? Hello.
Hi, James.
Alright guys, this is our camp for tonight. Lakeland, the place is called. What do you reckon?
Good for the night.
So this is the town that is the intersection that you either turn onto the PDR, which is literally just right behind us, or you go straight ahead and you go to Cooktown. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a pub stay. It's free camp. Just got to go in and have a beer. Easy enough for us to do. Maybe even feed. I don't know. We didn't pull anything out, did we?
No, we didn't.
We're still getting into the rhythm of things, being in van life.
Yeah, we'll suss the menu.
Hey, couple of things in the van as we travel. These light covers are falling off. They're just old and brittle. And they're just, like, we haven't even hit corrugations yet, and they're just on the ground when we come in. So that's something we will look at replacing. This here, my pelmet, I've put the original screws back into the original screw holes, and it's just sort of letting go. So I've got a little bit of silicone, and I'm just going to drill those up into some new spots. What else? Everything else has been okay. Oh, the little winders, these things. They keep flinging themselves off while we're travelling down the highway.
Yeah.
So apart from that, everything's pretty decent, hey?
Yeah, we haven't really had any issues so far.
Don't think so. I'm just trying to think. Has anything else happened? What did I have to fix? Oh, so the seal around the front boot, what would you call that? The rubber seal around the door. It's just was really old and pretty brittle, so it was letting a bit of water in that front boot. Not too much, but I've torn that out and put a new one on from Bunnings, a D like a D rubber. I don't know. I can't even think straight after driving all day. What else? Oh, the gas bayonet. I've got to go do that now.
So we can use the barbecue.
Yeah, yep. And we got to put some washing on. We kind of messed up. We didn't go get any water when we were in
Port Douglas cans.
Cans, yeah, cans. Port Douglas. Port Douglas didn't really have much in the way of water. So we just thought we'd keep going, but we've got enough.
Yeah, we'll just ask here if there's anywhere we can.
Yeah, and then we know
and then,
there's water at Bramwell, so.
Yeah, there's at Bramwell Roadhouse, I think, is where we're going to end up.
Yep. Anyway,
tomorrow, hopefully.
this is us for the night.
Mhm.